Good morning, everybody. Please stand for Canada and remain standing for your moment of silent reflection. Thanks, you may be seated. Today is Wednesday, January 6th, and it is day 5 today. And I'm doing the announcements right here beside the microphone, which I don't need to do today, but just to make me feel like we're a little bit closer to normal. Happy birthday today to Camden and Mrs. Priestap's class. And here is a New Year's joke for you. What is a cow's favorite holiday? New Year's Eve. Normally I would hear the groans or maybe a few little bits of laughter going up and down the hall at this point. I really miss having you here. It's not quite the same. Thank you to everyone who tried their best yesterday to get onto Google Classroom and Meets yesterday. We know some of you had more trouble than others, and we do understand that. Hopefully today is a little smoother, and hopefully you have your logins and passwords all written down safely and securely and the devices that you need. We have heard also that there was a problem with Google itself. This is not a rumor or an urban myth. I had an actual legitimate email about it. Google was overwhelmed yesterday in the province and perhaps the world with all the kids and teachers going online, and it crashed some complete internet networks. So many of us found many people reported they were being bumped on and off or couldn't get on at all. The good thing is it tells us that everybody's excited to come back to school, even if it is online and is doing their thing to do it. I'm sure that Google is working on fixing that problem. Yesterday we talked about responsibility as a character trait for this month. Today I want to highlight a few things about responsibility and how you can show that in your online learning. First of all, show up on time. When the technology, of course, cooperates, it's very distracting for your classmates and your teacher to have people coming and going throughout the meeting or throughout the day. Please mute your microphone when you don't need to talk. You don't realize how much of the background noise comes in through your microphones. Even though you think you're just being quiet, we're actually picking up all kinds of other noise in the background, and then other people can't hear the person who's talking or the teacher who's teaching. So especially if you have headphones, it seems to pick up background noise even better, and that's when we sometimes forget to mute it. So mute your microphone because we really don't need to hear the siblings fighting in the background or your dog and cat barking and snarling at each other. Turn on your camera and show us your smiling face. It's a whole lot easier to interact with you and feel part of something if we can see you, then it's more of an interactive experience, which is great. But make sure you are dressed for school. So we don't want PJs until we have pajama day, and if we stay online more than this week, maybe we'll do that. But it is appropriate to get dressed in, school appropriate clothes and show up for your school day. You are exempt from wearing shoes if you like, however. Find a place to sit and work. We recognize that not everybody has their own room, not everybody has a dedicated office, and you may actually have one, but you have so many people trying to do this at home that you all have to kind of find a corner. You don't need a huge amount of space, but you probably need a place where you can sit at a table or a desk. If you're comfortable sitting crisscross on the floor in front of your coffee table or end table, that works too, as long as you can then use a paper and pencil if you need it, and you're not constantly shifting and trying to get comfortable and that kind of thing. Make sure that you have all of what you need for the day. Paper, pencil. For sure there's things you can't predict and the teacher will tell you to go off and get them, but you can probably predict you need paper and pencil and eraser and have that ready so you're not bouncing back and forth. Last announcement, something to look forward to for tomorrow is Stuffy Day. We're going to take advantage of being online. Since we can't bring stuffies into school this year due to COVID, we're going to do a Stuffy Day at home. So bring your stuffies to your online classroom tomorrow and share. That'll be a great warm fuzzy for us for our third day into online learning. Have a great day, everybody. Remember to be a light to someone today, either in your household or online.